How's the market? Happy February. Super Bowl and Valentine's Day are already upon us, so what is the real estate market? Let's check it out here for South Orange County. I'm Jim with the Bishop team, bringing you all the news on our local real estate market. Remember to subscribe and like so that you get updates as they hit the air on all things real estate here in South Orange County. So the theme this month is that stability has crept in a little bit. Once again, supply and demand rule the day when it comes to pricing in real estate. Interest rates have fallen a bit. We were at about 7.5% in the beginning of November. 3 months later, we're down around the 6% range. There's still some room for that to come down, and that should then increase buyer demand. So supply, that's the number of homes for sale. Inventory is up 64% compared to this time last year, but it's been dropping 10 of the last 12 weeks. Every other January, you see inventory rising, but this year we saw it dropping. And this is something we've never seen before, so it is new news. Even in 2022, where homes were flying off the shelf and demand was through the roof, inventory was still rising at the beginning of the year. Right now we have about 740 homes for sale at the beginning of February compared to 922 at the beginning of January. That's about a 9% drop. And while we're up 64% compared to 2022, we are down about 67% compared to 2019 at this time of the year. One of the factors for the lower inventory is that the number of homes that came on the market, new listings, is down 34% compared to last year. It's down about 50% from the more recent years of 2012 through 2022. In fact, the number of homes listed in January was the lowest number ever in the MLS, which goes back to 2000. Again, sellers are staying put as buyer activity is picking up, which is causing inventory to go down. So that buyer demand, as measured by the number of homes in escrow, is going up. We have 535 homes in escrow in South Orange County at the beginning of February compared to 380 at the beginning of January, which is about a 41% increase. Pretty good increase. Escrows have risen every single week in 2023, which is normal this time of year. That said, we are still 26% lower than 2022 in terms of the number of homes in escrow and 32% below 2019 levels. So while demand is increasing from a low number and still behind recent years. Closed unit sales are down in January compared to the year prior for the 17th month in a row. So we started the year down 38% in closed sales compared to the year prior and 27% fewer closed sales than in 2019. So what's our market index look like? We're down to a 138 from a 213, which means we have less than 1.5 homes for sale for every one in escrow. We were at over 2 homes for sale for every one in escrow just a month ago. So to start the year, a month in, we now have about a 1.5 month supply of homes for sale. At the low end, you've got Lake Forest and Rancho Santa Margarita with just over a month's supply. At the high end, you've got Dana Point and San Juan Capistrano at just a 2-month supply. So very low inventory due to the factors we mentioned previously. So how have all these factors impacted pricing? Well, for January, prices are up on average about 3% on a dollar per square foot basis for South Orange County. We saw prices drop about 4% in October, 2% in November, about even in December, and then rise back up in January. That puts us up about 4% compared to this time last year, down about 7% from the peak, which is in the April-May timeframe for 2022. For a longer term comparison, we're still up about 46% from December of 19 pre-COVID. January is usually the slowest month of the year with about 6% of sales. February usually get to 7%, March averages 10%. In fact, in the past, March used to be the busiest month in some years, although we haven't seen that in quite some time. We still expect the first quarter to be relatively slow based on the number of escrows being down, the number of homes on the market being pretty low. What could change this quicker than anticipated is if interest rates continue to drop faster than is projected, which is more towards the middle of the year to get back to that 5% level. A side note on foreclosures, 2022 saw 5 foreclosures in 12 South Orange County cities. So statistically 0. We haven't had any hit the market here year to date, and that is expected to continue to be low, mostly because if people do have issues, their appreciation, like we said, is up 46% in the last couple of years. They're usually in a position where they could sell if they need to. So based on those variables, it may or may not be the time for you to act. Give us a call. That's what we're here for, is helping you navigate the market, whether it's up, down, or sideways. I'm Jim with the Bishop team, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services.